What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Jaleesa if you're new here, and this morning I'm going on another road trip to Newport, Rhode Island. So if you haven't had the opportunity to watch my previous road trip where I took a work trip up to Pennsylvania, I'll link that below. But this morning, myself, my mom, and Parker were driving up to Newport, Rhode Island because my husband is finally graduating from OCS. He's been at the Naval Officer Candidate School all summer long, and we're going up there to go see him graduate and bring him home. So it's super early right now. I've been up since 4:30 this morning. It's about 6 o'clock now. We're about to get on the road so we can make good timing. Newport, Rhode Island is about 9 hours and 15 minutes away from Virginia Beach, and we're about to get started. So let's get going, y'all. Before we go any further, we gotta get some coffee, because there's no way my mom and I can survive a 9.5 hour, almost 9.5 hour drive without coffee. She just went in now, she's getting coffee, and then we'll be good to go. So we're off to the races. We got another rental car, this time with Enterprise, and it's already some mess. Last time I had a rental car from Avis, and literally a mile away from my house, the car got a flat and couldn't get anyone to help me. This time we got the rental car with Enterprise, and before we even get good and started on our trip, the car needs an oil change. So gonna keep rolling, keep trucking along, and call Enterprise as soon as they open to figure out what to do. But we've got coffee, so everything's gonna be all right, y'all. So we're taking our first stop in Delaware. So gonna stop, fill up, switch. I'm gonna drive the rest of the way. It's my mom driving. You can imagine how the trip has been thus far. But did call Enterprise, and they say the car should be good. They just did preventative maintenance, so we're gonna see. I told them to put it in the files because ain't nobody got time to be hemmed up. So we're gonna switch out, get some gas, and then keep on rolling. I think we're making good timing. I don't know. It's still saying we got about 7 hours to go, so we'll see. Just got out the gas station, got a few snacks. Now I'm taking over with the driving and gonna pick back up where we left off so we don't lose too much time. I got some Doritos, a banana, and some Skittles because I had a taste for Skittles lately, but hopefully the banana balance out all the junk. Let's go. Driving the majority of this trip, and so that's why I wasn't able to get as much as I wanted. And with just trying to get to Newport, Rhode Island. We decided to bypass picking a restaurant and kind of having lunch on the way there, like I did in my previous video when going to Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. So it has been a tiring day, but we are an hour and a half out. Excited. Husband got out early, so as soon as we get there, we're dropping off the bags, and then we're gonna go find somewhere to meet up with family and just have some good old food and fellowship, as my mom likes to say. My mom is trying to dispute that I drove more than her, one. And then not only did I drive more than her, when this trip is all said and done, she will have driven 3.5 hours to my 6.5 hours. But not only did I drive more than her, but, you know, when it comes to helping out with, let's find a place to stop and pick up some fast food, she's not helping. When it comes to trying to find a place for tomorrow evening to celebrate my husband's graduation, she's chilling. This was supposed to be a 2-person trip, and she has been chilling. Is there anything you would like to say for yourself? No, speak up for yourself. Is there anything you want to say for yourself?
Oh, you're right, Jaleesa.
Okay, y'all, it has been a very long day. I was not able to record the Airbnb when we first got here, and I'm sure my recording since I've been here has kind of been here and there everywhere. But this is the Airbnb, very nice, in a good location. It's literally walking distance from the Wharf, down by the water. It literally has a restaurant right next door. Very nice. Love the colors, love the theme. So highly recommend this Airbnb. Of course, I will link it down below. So if you all are in the Newport, Rhode Island area, you can stay in this lovely home. There goes Mom. She's sick of me. But what's new? And this is the bathroom. Lovely updated bathroom. So great Airbnb, definitely recommend. Y'all, look at my face. I'm exhausted. The drive was good up until we got to the city. And when I mean the city, I mean New York. Like, driving to New York, it was actually really fast. Got to New York maybe about 5.5 hours, which was new to me because I always thought that New York from Virginia Beach was like 8 hours. So that was really quick. But from New York to and through Connecticut, the worst. The driving was crazy, and it was just a lot, and it was hit or miss traffic, a few crashes, so that just took a lot out of me. and went to a restaurant in Newport, Rhode Island. I will definitely link that below. I'm so tired I can't even think of the name of the place. And I don't even think it's fair for me to give it a full review or assessment because I was not in the best frame of mind, attitude, mood to really enjoy everything about it. I will say I did have a small incident with my dish, but I will give it to the restaurant. They did rectify the situation. But again, I'm not gonna go too much in detail. I will say it's perfectly located down with the rest of the restaurants. And I do love the fact that this area is very historical and nautical. So I do love that. But I am going to lay it down and shut it down for the night, y'all, because I'm exhausted. But tomorrow's going to be a fun-filled day filled with breakfast, hopefully. We'll see. Breakfast and Marcus' graduation. So it's going to be a good time, y'all. Good morning, y'all. So we are fully rested, semi-ready. We're just going to head out and get some breakfast. Had a good night's sleep in our Airbnb. I got my makeup ready. My hair is partially ready. Still got to pick it out a little bit more, but it's ready for us to go grab something to eat real quick and then come back before we go to Marcus' graduation. And he got his orders, so stay tuned for that announcement. So just got back from Crew. Very excellent breakfast spot. Highly recommend. I'm definitely going to link it below in the description box. The customer service was great. Everyone was super friendly and nice, and the food was really good. Really good coffee too. So enjoyed it. Great start to our day. We got a couple of hours before we have to make our way to base, so I think we're gonna just kind of chill and slowly start getting ready, but definitely enjoyed Crew. Got me in a lovely mood and excited for the rest of the day, y'all. super excited, and he can come home today. For a second, wasn't sure if he was going to be able to come home, but he got his soft orders, not his official orders, to training school. So we're still waiting on the official orders, unfortunately. But happy he's going to be coming home. Doesn't have to stay in Newport for an extra week. And right now we're about to go get some lunch with family and just enjoy being back together as a family. So for lunch, we didn't go anywhere particularly unique because some family members were going back home that afternoon. However, for dinner, we did go somewhere down in the Wharf area. The restaurant we went to was the Wharf Southern Kitchen and Whiskey Bar. The drinks were extremely good. I had the penicillin, and my mom and Marcus got non-alcoholic beverages. We were pretty stuffed throughout the day, eating here, there, and everywhere, so everyone got small plates except for myself with the chicken and waffles. Ooh, okay.
Yes. I usually do. But if I had
So I think the rain may have stopped. So we'll see. But we've been in here for about 15-20 minutes. It's a great place to be. We are rained in. And we have coffee and cookies, so can't complain. Come to the cookie bar in Newport. So y'all, we are finally back in the Airbnb. Hello, Marcus. This is his first appearance, but we stayed in the cookie jar for about 20 minutes because it was raining, but they were really hospitable. And the cookies are really good, so I would recommend that if you are visiting the Newport, Rhode Island area. And we had dinner at the Wharf Southern Kitchen and Whiskey Bar. They were really good, and the drinks are really, really good. The penicillin, I highly recommend. But overall, successful day, super busy with graduation and everything. So we're about to chill for the rest of the night, probably hit a breakfast spot, and then head back home. Good morning, y'all. So I'm walking and heading to the breakfast spot. Marcus and my mom are already walked ahead to get us a table, but this is our last morning and day here in Newport. We're gonna get on the road as soon as we're done with breakfast. So let's go see what they got. So because we were focused on getting on the road as soon as possible, we picked the closest restaurant, which was Annie's. It gave a old traditional diner feel. The food was okay and did what it needed to do to fill our belly. All right, y'all, so I have made it home safely, thank God. The drive coming back home took about 10.5 hours. Literally after we left the breakfast spot this morning, we got on the road. We dropped my husband off on base because he had to go to Toyota to get his car looked at prior to him getting on the road. And then my mom, myself, and Parker went ahead and got on the road. I drove the entire way back, so that's why I didn't really get any footage of any of the road back. I was really determined to get home. I'm one of those type of people, when I do a road trip, I am focused on getting to the final destination. But it is a bucket list wish of mine to do a road trip of the country where I'm not worried about coming back home to get back to work or worried about getting to a certain destination in a certain amount of time. I'm just like, you know what, I'm driving and stopping at different eateries and food spots. So hopefully that's something I can do in the near future, and of course I will be sharing it on my channel. But moral of the story is, got home safely, super happy and proud of my husband on this accomplishment he has achieved. He is deserving of it, and I'm excited to see the impact that he will have on all of his sailors, and just I'm excited to see him to continue to grow in this position. You guys, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you like it and comment below what was your favorite part. If you have visited Newport, Rhode Island, or if you are from Newport, Rhode Island, please drop down in the comments some places that you enjoyed that I did not get to visit, or co-sign and let me know if I hit some good spots while I was here. And also, if you have not already, subscribe to my channel so you are up to date with the latest and greatest. That is Parker in the background. I'm fixing her dinner before we settle down and get ready to go to bed, and I'm waiting for my husband to get home because he was about 2 hours behind me. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, and as always, I'll see you all in the next video.